It's us, Uncle Ben.
And Hollywood Steve.
On today's episode, we're going to be talking about our most anticipated movies that are coming out in 2019.
Is it that year already? I'm excited for Jordan Peele's Us.
Yeah.
We both really liked Get Out.
Get Out was amazing.
And you haven't seen the preview for Us yet.
I haven't watched
but it looks amazing. Looks very, very interesting.
Is it a monster flick or something?
Well, watch the preview. Basically what you'll see is that it's like copies of the family come into existence and try to kill the family.
Okay,
yeah.
Sounds interesting. I'm looking forward to the Pet Sematary remake. I'm cautiously optimistic.
Oh, Ben, don't go down that road.
Don't go down that road.
Optimism about Pet Sematary.
Sometimes.
I'm John Lithgow.
Sometimes dirt is better. Is it Jimmy Stewart or Jimmy Stewart again? I'm Jimmy Stewart.
Sometimes it's better. Mary.
That's the only thing that can make it better is if Jimmy Stewart was playing Judd Crandall.
That would be great. If they made a remake by reanimating the corpse of Jimmy Stewart, that would be so meta.
Yeah, now that I would be absolutely
bury him in Pet Sematary.
Yeah. I hope that it's good. Of course, you know, the original,
not great.
It's not a perfect film by any means. Like, I do enjoy it. You're not really much of a fan
Not
of
a
it.
fan. Not a fan. I understand why people are really creeped out by the Zelda parts.
Oh, yeah.
And so they think it's a scary movie, but it's too ridiculous and too poorly edited to be scary for me.
I still like it. There's some bad acting and stuff from the original. And there's also a lot of elements from the book that are missing that I hope that they do catch in the new one. So cautiously optimistic. I hope that it turns out good.
Yeah, I'd like for it to be great.
Keeping on the Stephen King theme, I'm looking forward to It Chapter 2. I hope that it's amazing. I love the first one.
Yeah, the first one was so
awesome.
good. I can't imagine they will mess up this second one.
But they've got to work extra hard because like the kids were so damn charming in that first one, and you don't have the kid appeal in this one. It's all grown-ups, which are significantly less fun than kids.
That's true, but you do have Bill Hader, and he's real fun.
He's kind of like a big kid.
And Jessica Chastain.
Okay, she's
that's fun.
Yeah. It's funny, whenever I watched it, I was like, I hope they cast Jessica Chastain as...
Yeah, she did. They do look similar, yeah.
But yeah, I hope that they keep it up because the original was so good. I love the cinematography, the soundtrack, everything.
Man,
it's gonna be better
creepy.
than the original TV series part 2.
Oh, for sure.
That's a guarantee.
You know, I went back and watched Unbreakable. I didn't like it as much as I remembered liking it, but they're alive, damn it. It's a miracle. But watching Split made me re-appreciate Unbreakable and made me super excited for Glass.
It's been a long time since I watched Unbreakable. I remember not loving it, honestly, but I really did like Split a lot, and I like that they're kind of tying it into this comic book sort of universe.
Yeah,
you know?
making your own comic universe without having to do the comic book part.
Yeah, exactly.
There are two movies, though, that I think, I really just hope that they live up to their predecessors. One of them is Zombieland 2.
Zombieland 2, yes. I do think they do a good job with that.
I think it's all the same people. I can't imagine that it'll be...
So it's the same, like, characters and stuff?
Yes. And
See, what I was kind of hoping for, I didn't know that. Honestly, what I was sort of hoping for is that this would just be, like, more tales from the America that is inhabited with zombies that we saw in Zombieland. Like, this story would take place in Alaska and have completely different people. Like, that's a franchise that could just keep rolling and rolling and rolling like that, you know?
Yeah, like Limp Bizkit.
Yeah, rolling.
What? Huh?
Come again?
Also, the third installment in the John Wick series. And those first two are great.
They are absolutely awesome movies. I love those first two John Wicks. I had, like, zero expectations going into those.
None. Didn't know
anything
about what was going to happen, and I was drawn in immediately, and just so great.
They got to run out of dogs to kill, though, eventually.
I don't know if you can. Is it possible?
Maybe the villain is like a guy who like has a plan to like kill all the dogs in the world. And at the very end of the movie, he like gets exploded and it was actually like a cat in a man suit.
Damn, I would love that.
I'm okay with that.
Also, there are 3 Marvel movies coming out I'm gonna watch every one of them.
Yeah, of course you are. I mean, seriously, it's like, we talked about this on the show, like, they don't even have to advertise this shit anymore. Of course you're gonna go see them. What are you not gonna see, the new Avengers? Come on.
Right, but these three, I think in particular, because I love Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
I'm super excited for it. I also love Brie Larson.
I'm not gonna lie, after watching the preview, I wasn't stunned. I was like, it looks like another superhero movie.
Sure.
Of course I'm going to go see it, but I'm just saying it doesn't really look like it's bringing anything new to the table, other than the fact that Marvel is finally having a female character get her own damn movie. That took long enough.
And they're setting it back in the past so they can be like, no, we've had it forever.
I do like that it's like an 80s thing.
That's cool.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that aspect of it.
Also, Avengers Endgame. Sequel to Infinity War.
See it? Yeah.
Right.
Everybody's gonna go see it.
Yeah. And the movie that makes us know that Avengers Endgame will probably end happy, Spider-Man Far From Home.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he did turn into dust.
That is one thing that Marvel did kind of fuck with all this stuff, is like, that ending of Infinity War had everybody freaking out, and then they released a list of all the movies that they're putting out, which is
like, oh,
nobody died, it's fine.
Right, it's gonna be okay.
Kind of spoilerific, really.
Yeah, a bit. I mean, I kind of knew. You don't get rid of all those characters out of nowhere.
Disney's not killing off all that potential money they could make. That's all you have to know right there, you know?
Yeah.
They're not going to introduce this amazing new Spider-Man franchise of Homecoming, which is great.
Right.
And then kill that character off. So
also Black Panther.
Oh, dude, come on.
Black Panther made all the money, and then he's going to disappear. No way.
So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how they wrap up all the Infinity stuff. I thought the first one was incredible.
Yeah, me too.
I really, really liked it, so I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, the new Spider-Man. Definitely excited about that. I loved Homecoming. I thought it was like they finally got Spider-Man right.
So a kid finally playing Spider-Man instead of being mid-30s actor.
Yeah, and doing the kind of like dumb dickhead stuff you would do if you were like a teenager who suddenly had Spider-Man powers. Like, most of Homecoming is him like making the wrong decisions and messing stuff up, which I love so much. Shazam!
It looks like it's going to, first off, not be a dark DC movie.
Imagine that.
Zachary Levi, who is he's a legit nerd.
Yeah.
Formerly Chuck, you might know. Playing Billy Batson, who is a child who, when he says Shazam, becomes this gigantic superhero, but he's still a child in his head. That can be real fun, and I've always liked Shazam in the Justice League cartoons and other cartoons. He was really great in Young Justice.
Okay, yeah.
So like if they play him light and fun, if DC can do this.
Yeah, I was gonna say, on the bright side, we know that the DC movies have done so well with handling the comedic elements.
Yeah, so if DC can do it, Shazam might be a real surprise. I want New Mutants to be great because it was originally advertised as a horror comic book movie.
Yeah.
Which Anya Taylor-Joy is in it. That would have been great. But then it kind of got twisted.
In Dark Phoenix, it looks like they're not doing Dark Phoenix. It looks like they're doing Crazy Jean Grey.
Right.
Which is not the Dark Phoenix.
And that's a shame, too, because Sophie Turner, I think, fits the mold
Jean Grey,
as Jean Grey. Yeah.
Yeah, like, they could easily do well with that, but I'm not looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to the day where Disney is making those X-Men movies, honestly.
Yeah, me too. And I'm also not too excited for Todd Phillips' Joker movie. Because
why? Why?
And why Todd Phillips? Director of The Hangovers, directing a serious Joker movie?
I don't see this going well.
We also have a new Star Wars coming out.
Yeah, the new Star Wars, which they have a lot, listen, they have a lot of unfucking to do, if you ask me. Last Jedi, I have some major issues with.
I had fewer issues with The Last Jedi, but I thought that The Last Jedi was doing some unfucking from The Force Awakens.
Alright, yeah, okay, alright.
Well, maybe they're doing like a real meta thing where if you, like, 9 will like unfucculate everything, and then if you go backwards and watch it 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, it'll make a completely different amount of sense. Who knows?
We'll find out, I guess. Yeah, I was not happy with Last Jedi. There were some real problems with that I hope that they correct. I thought Force Awakens was okay. It was just very obvious, like,
it's
member berries.
Right, yeah. Everybody remembers Star Wars. It was fun.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments below what the movies that you guys are looking forward to the most this year are, so that we can check them out and talk about them on a future installment of the show, or our award-deserving podcast, Dead and Lovely, which you can find on your podcast app of choice.
Go on there and vote for us for an Emmy. Is that how that works?
I think you can do that by liking and subscribing to this YouTube channel and ringing the bell for notifications. That way, you know every time we put up some more fucking solid fried gold right here on our channel.
And I hear that if you go on Twitter and Instagram at DeadLovelyPod and like or retweet something, that also means the Emmys will give us a podcast award. And if you want to, you can check out our Facebook group just for fun.
It's a good idea.
Dead and Lovely Horror Movie Podcast Group. Or you can email us at deadandlovelypod@gmail.com.
Send us butt pics.
Please.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll see you soon. Bye.
I miss you already.
Thanks for much for tuning in. Thanks for much.
Thanks for much.
Thanks for much.
We love each other.